How's it going, everyone? I just want to get on here, talk about a continuation on what I was previously talking about in my previous videos. I've been getting on here for the past few days and sort of talking about, how things have been going, what I'm going through, and how it sort of relates to transformation and things like that, of course. And so I was talking a little bit about how, in previous videos, how environment can play a lot in transformation, and how I was in a different environment and was able to live a bit more freely, a different life, and without these limiting beliefs and things that I sort of grew up with. Here, being in my childhood home, there's a lot of those physical things that trigger you into these habits and thought patterns. It is your habit. So was sort of making note of that, and going a little step further, becoming even further aware of what those things are. And today was sort of a little bit mundane day. I don't want to say I haven't had a good day, but it seems like sort of icky, I'll say, back to when I used to feel like this maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And it's just like so easy to get caught up into the old patterns, and I'm starting to notice that. And it's important to go through those things as well, because once you go through those, that's when you're able to sort of heal what those are. You're able to become aware of those things and release them, heal them, and then you're able to transform and bring in new positive change. So yeah, a lot of things have been going on. I've been noticing I just have been a bit more distracted. I'll tend to be on my phone more and things like that. I'll literally have like a book in front of me that I told myself I was gonna read after breakfast, and I'm just find myself, watching sports or something. It's not as bad as, once it was, but it is still there. And it's strange because the 2 months that I wasn't here, I was living in California. It was like these things were just like not even existent in my life. And the minute I get here, became something I had to deal with. And it's not about playing victim. Obviously, I am in control of this situation, and so I just need to keep a positive attitude, hold that love for myself and the ones around me, and just have a bit more patience. If I was meditating 5 minutes every morning, now I'm gonna have to meditate 10 minutes and things like that. Just a little bit. I said in my previous videos about just really paying attention to where I put my energy and attention. Like, it's extremely important. So now I'm just getting on here, sort of sharing that experience. And yeah, it's not easy, like you do one thing at a time. Right now I've got a few goals, and I'm just trying to work towards those. But for whatever reason, it comes up that I want to be on my phone a little bit longer than I should be, or I want to watch the TV, like, those things. And maybe it's because, previously, I'll make a point of this, that here I am alone, and then no one to, try to impress, if that makes any sense. Whereas before, I was in a family, I was one of 7 in the house, and it's like everyone keeps you accountable. Like, here I'm just like too free. And one thing I'll call to is freedom without control is, is nothing. So it's like having that control. It's like I could eat a cookie here, and I'll just throw the wrapper on the ground and I can get away with it, right? I don't go through thinking. Whereas if I'm with a household where everyone is living, I'm thinking, you know what, I gotta, keep together my image, right? Which is, very important too. But here it's like I don't have that level of accountability. It's like it's me versus me. And that's something I gotta come to realize and just keep on, having that goal and strength to get through the day, remind yourself about those things. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here and give a little bit more depth on what's going on. All right. Until then, much peace, and I hope everyone has a great time and can, work towards their goals and find personal fulfillment and purpose. Awesome. Thank you.